It's summertime and you're wanting to maintain muscle mass, maybe even put some muscle on. And I have this one trick that I use when it comes to building muscle mass and maintaining muscle mass that doesn't require you to eat any more food or get any more protein. It doesn't require you to do any more exercise. And it's going to take you about 10 seconds, maybe twice a day. So what this tip is it's called essential amino acids. And these amino acids make up everything in your body, all the way from hair follicles, all the way to the muscle cells that you have. And what I have found is that if I supplement with essential amino acids, I typically don't have to eat as much protein and I can still maintain my size, my muscle mass without worrying about losing any of it, especially now that I'm getting up in an age and I am at that point where muscle mass loss is starting to become a concern. So with essential amino acids, there are 9 to 11 is what everybody debates. I just tell all of my patients that I work with, just get the supplements that have the 11 amino acids in, because then there's no question. The next thing is that you want to make sure it has B6 in it, because B6 will help the transformation of the amino acids, but it'll also help them get absorbed as well. The reason I like amino acids is because they are essentially very versatile. They can become anything in your body. And your body is very smart when it takes these essential amino acids and converts them into hair cells, converts them into neurotransmitters, into the stomach cells in your gut for leaky gut, into muscle cells, into bone cells, whatever it may be. And this whole premise came from this book called The Search for the Perfect Protein. And in the book, the doctor talks about he suffers from a chronic hamstring injury, and he's done all of these treatments, but nothing is helping. And he's an Ironman, so he's putting a huge amount of physical demand on his body, but he's just not able to keep up, and he's not able to eat enough protein to rebuild back fast enough what he's breaking down. So after doing tons of research, what he figures out is that, well, I don't want to stress out my digestive system, and I really don't have time to eat because he's practicing and training, 3 or 4 hours a day. What if I just do essential amino acids, and then that way I can get everything that I need. I can absorb it a lot faster because my stomach doesn't have to break it down, and my body can just utilize it to use it for whatever demand I'm placing on it. And after just a few months of using the amino acids, his hamstring injury goes away and he's able to compete and does very well. So the premise behind the book is that your body is very smart, and we can use the science and what we know about the body to bypass a lot of the things that, cost us time and cost us money. And we can just take the simple broken down form and put that in our body and just let our body do what it needs to. So a lot of the gurus now, and this is a huge topic because most people are wanting to get ready for summer, they're wanting to look good, they're wanting to lose weight and put on muscle. A lot of the gurus now will tell you that you need to eat anywhere between 0.8 to 1.5 gram per kilogram of body weight. And with that, I think that when you're talking about converting this to pounds, it's pretty similar. They say, anywhere between 0.5 to 1 gram per pound of body weight for that conversion. But that can be really hard to do, and that can take a lot of meat. If you're vegan or a vegetarian, that can take a lot of vegetables, or it can take a lot of protein powder. And for me, it was very hard to constantly drink protein shakes or to constantly eat enough in order to hit that amount of grams of protein. So what I did was that I actually take a gram of essential amino acids every day, and on my training days what I'll do is I'll take 2. And if I take too much, there's really no contraindications for it because it's just amino acids. They just go out through my body. But if there's more demand placed on my body that day, then what it'll do is it'll take it, and I'll actually find that I recover a lot faster from my workouts. If I have a very strenuous workout, my mental health tends to be a lot better because now I have the amino acids that help convert into these neurotransmitters that get depleted throughout the day. And my gut tends to do a lot better because I'm getting the amount of glutamine that I need to restore any type of breakdown from just a stressful work day, from a stressful workout as well. And I've noticed a huge change when supplementing with these essential amino acids. I also use this for certain patients that have trouble losing weight because it helps satisfy if they're not getting everything that they need from their diet. If they're doing intermittent fasting, this doesn't break a fast, which is another neat thing about this. So you can actually supplement with it, at least in my opinion, you can supplement with essential amino acids and it's not going to cause any type of glucose response. So it'll help you preserve your muscle mass if you're wanting to do an intermittent fasting type of deal as well when you're trying to achieve weight loss. So that little hack has saved me a lot of time. It saved me a lot of money when it comes to maintaining my muscle mass while having a busy schedule and running a business. So anybody out there that is in that similar state, or you're looking at building some muscle, I think that this is a great tool. I see a lot of patients that I talk to that want to build muscle mass or maintain muscle mass, and they say that they just can't keep up with the amount of protein that they have to eat, and it becomes a really big struggle. So we're able to offset that using these essential amino acids. Now, just so you understand what amino acids are, protein are just a conglomerate of amino acids. That's what makes up the structure. So if you eat meat, you're getting a complete protein. It has all the amino acids that you need. If you're eating vegetables, if you have a vegan diet or vegetarian diet, you can't get a complete protein from just one source. For example, if you want a complete protein from a meal, you have to have rice and beans because that's going to give you the complete amino acid profile. That's why I recommend that most of my patients do eat some form of meat because it's going to be a lot easier to get those essential amino acid profiles. However, this is great news for vegans and vegetarians because you can just use this supplement in order to make up for any deficits that you have in your amino acid profile. Another tip and trick that I like to do is that if you do your workout, I would say take the amino acids about 30 minutes before you work out and then directly after your workout. There is typically less soreness because your body can go right into that reparative state with the amino acids to make sure that you're not breaking down that muscle soreness, that the reparative process doesn't cause that ache and pain that you have after ripping the muscle fibers apart as well. So I want to know everybody's thoughts on this. Let me know what you think below. The book again is called The Search for the Perfect Protein. It's a great book. I highly recommend that you check it out, but this is giving you a general overview of that book and just the premise behind it. And let me try this out. Let me know what you think. Experiment with, different supplements, experiment with, different dosages as well and see how you do. But the most important thing is just make sure that it has B6 with it so that you can get the proper conversions with this as well. I'd be interested to see after doing this for a month or two, do you have better mental health? Do you know that your metabolism is better? Do you notice that your hair growth is better? I've seen some really good changes in my patients and myself by implementing this, and I want to hear your results as well. So thank you so much for watching. If you found this valuable, then I'd like you to hit the like button, share this with your friends and family, and then any questions you have, please just comment below. And let me know your thoughts. What other topics you would like me to cover? What do you really struggle with so that I can cover those topics on this channel because I want to try to give back to everybody that subscribes and try to give you the best information as possible. So I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Oh, and be sure to check out some of my other videos around here. They're going to pop up. So I do have a lot on gut health, neuropathy, diet, nutrition. So really appreciate your support. Like and share, subscribe to those as well, and see you all next time. Bye.